Good morning. Welcome to Planet Mojo. Today, I have a bunch of miscellaneous greenhouse work to get done. When I first came in here, it's probably 20 minutes ago now, I just transplanted this stuff yesterday, and I'm looking at that. I didn't even notice her in here, and she put out a loud meow and scared the crap out of me. I think I might have pooped myself a little bit. Then I had to pet her for 20 minutes or so, or she won't leave me alone. So I put her bed in here. I think I did that yesterday. I had a blanket for her, and she's been coming in here and sleeping on it. But I put her bed in here. That's her winter bed. It's an insulated bed. And it's been getting pretty chilly at night, so she really likes that. She's usually in the house at night, but sometimes she spends the night outside. All of the transplants are looking pretty good. I can't remember when I did these. It's got to be coming up on a week now, or a week. And that is generally about when transplants start to recover, or they're fully recovered by then. This is a little wilty, and that's likely from root damage. It doesn't have enough roots to supply enough water to the leaves. It'll get over it. I just transplanted these yesterday, and they seem to be doing fine. This is purple prairie coneflower, which until very recently was on the threatened list in Wisconsin. Still have a few more of them. The last of these are the most iffy ones. I'm just going to water these today. Well, actually, they don't need water. I'm just going to set these aside. But basically, what I need to do today is I think I'm going to pull out the only ones that are in here. This is the sky blue aster. A lot of them came up and then they just went away right away. They came up and died right away. I have no idea why that is. This starting mix should be pretty good for just about anything, but I've had problems with a lot of the different stuff this year, especially the milkweed. The milkweed just looks like crap. I think I'm just going to toss this stuff out of the purple milkweed, and this is, butterfly weed. This and this might make it. I don't know about these. This is already on its way out. This is probably gone. This is definitely gone. So I'm just going to toss those. I might just toss these purple milkweed. That's a new one. Who knows? Maybe that one will be the only purple milkweed that makes it. But I can't, and that there's a new one there and a new one there as well. So these, and one here. So what I might do is just put these in pots and see if they make it. See if the light damage was what did it, or if it's just the peat. Are they having a problem with that? I really don't know, and at this point I don't care. I'll try the milkweeds again next year and carry on with what is going to make it. I need to get the June grass. There's nothing's going to be coming up in the rest of these, and I have bulk seed for June grass. I just wanted to do a flat of this so I can do a small mass planting over in Walnut Bluff area. So I'll put these in pots as well today, hopefully. I have 430, what are these, 38 or 32? It's written on here somewhere. There it is, 38. I have 438 flats of bottle brush grass. Those are going in miscellaneous places, and I also have seed to toss of that as well. The flats are mostly because the front ditch gardens have the pre-emergent spray on it, so anything that's going in there has to be planted as seed and have an actual plant. So these will likely all go in the front ditch garden in a couple clumps of mass plantings, and the seed that I have will likely go in the Walnut Grove area. The wavy hair grass, got that one, if that's what it is and it's not a weed. I'm just gonna dump this and clean that out. So it's just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff today, and I need to get all of these little sawhorses put together today. That's probably what I'll do first. I'm going to take these apart and turn these into little sawhorses too. And by little, I just mean they're not. This is 4 feet long. This sawbuck on top. It's 4 feet long because this had that 4x4 starting chamber. Now it's only going to be, I forget what I did these at, 23 inches, I believe, so that they're tight up against the wall. This will just have boards across. There'll be three, I believe 3 with boards across, and there'll be either 2 or 3 of those units, so I can get a bunch of flats on top of them. And what do we have? There's going to be 3 or 4 more sets of grasses that are planted. The biggest planting is purple love grass, which is an awesome looking grass, but it grows in salty, gravelly soil. So that's what I'm going to plant, or try to plant, all along the road in the ditch there. Mostly purple love grass. And for some odd reason, I cannot find my seed. I reordered a packet of, I don't know, it's like 1,000 seed. It's relatively expensive seed, but it's not super expensive. I think it was like $20. But I mean, some of these other grass are $15 a pound, and you get 1,000,000 seeds for that. So relatively expensive, but hopefully those will show up, and then I'll toss those when I plant these bigger areas back here. Okay, enough babbling, time to get to work. Okay, got things a little organized and got rid of a bunch of flats that had pretty much nothing going on. The sky blue aster had 2 plants in it. These had really big roots, but I don't know, they were in these little mini cells, and they had their roots hanging into the water underneath it. Maybe that's what the problem was with those. The purple milkweed, I still have no idea what is going on with that. I figured it was the lights, but these just came up. These 4 here, this is, only been up for a week or so. Now I have them in pure vermiculite with a little bit of perlite in the bottom just to cover up the drain holes. So it's basically a really neutral growing medium, and I used starter juice, which is just a real weak liquid fertilizer, and it has micronutrients and stuff in it. So it's watered with that. We'll see what it does. If they come up and the second set of leaves dies like that, I'll just toss them and try again next year. I want to get this June grass into pots as well, but I just don't have the time for it today. My daughter's track meet is 50 miles away, and it's going to be in the rain, but last year she got her record high jump in this exact same weather at the same place, so I really need to get there. This June grass is starting to yellow up a little bit. It may be overcrowded, I really don't know, but I really want to get this stuff potted before it pukes like everything else has been. So right now I just need to get these. I'm just going to set these off to the side because I'm going to hose them down and clean them up a bit before I put them away. I had hoped to get all this stuff organized today, but I'm going to start with the benches. I got to take this stuff off of all the wood, and I have a bunch of legs ready to go, and I got to take these apart, and I have what sawhorse brackets I could get. They keep running out of stuff at Menards. They have a stocking problem. They're just anything that's popular, they can be out of it for 2-3 weeks. It's just nuts. But I still prefer them over Home Depot or Lowe's, so it is what it is. Just call them up and complain, I guess. So these new benches are going to go along this whole side. There's going to be at least 2 of them, possibly more. So I will have to arrange everything again, move this one down, and I'm going to have to start getting rid of stuff like all the electronics I'm kind of waiting on I want a deeper or a longer bin that my mats fit into. So I'm going to check at Menards tonight and see if I can find one like that. I'm sure they have it. And then I'm going to get this stuff all put away and ready for next year. So possibly tomorrow, we have all these rain days. Possibly tomorrow I can get that done. But for the rest of today, I need to get 6 of these filled. I'll seed these tonight when I'm on a break from my day job. These are already seeded, and they need a place to go before they start sprouting, but I'm not really worried about them sprouting yet. This is all bottle brush. So those will go on these benches as well. So benches are a priority, and getting those filled are a priority. Everything else will wait until tomorrow. Okay, I ran out of time and I broke my little T15 bit. I'm not real fond of them. They're, it's awful small for a Torx bit. But I snapped the end off in the screw, and then to put the cross bucks on, you just use the 1/4 inch end of the driver here, but I use a different, it's a heavier screw on that. This girl's been sleeping pretty much the whole time. That's a real nice setup for her. It's chilly out, and it's actually a bit chilly in here as well, but she's got her nice, it's got some reflective stuff inside of there and some insulating stuff, so it's nice and toasty warm for a cat. So I'm gonna have to wrap it up. I'm stopping at Menards on the way back from the track meet tonight and picking up the lumber that'll go from horse to horse to rest the flats on, so I'll be able to finish this up hopefully tomorrow. It's another rain day tomorrow, so good day to get it done. And by tomorrow I'm hoping to have these 6 flats that I just filled. I'm hoping to have those seeded and ready to go on this bench, as well as the ones that are already seeded. Then I wanted to do 10 flats of purple prairie smoke, but that's 700 and some odd seedlings. I was going to drill them with I got a 2-inch drill, a 3-inch drill, a seedling drill, and they're nice long shanks on them, so I can just punch holes all over, but I don't know, that's still a shit ton to plant. Maybe I'll just do 5 flats of them. I already have plenty. And again, the reason for planting all these as seedlings is because I did a pre-emergent spray along the whole ditch in front because it's infested with foxtail and weeds and just all kinds of stuff, and I need to get a bunch of the prairie stuff in there so that this stuff can take over, which it will given time. Okay, that'll wrap it up. I gotta get ready to go to the track meet, and I'll be back in here to finish this up tomorrow. If you want to see that, make sure you subscribe, click on the update icon. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.